That I really don't know. There are a lot of problems and difficulties. Inevitably, it's an awkward situation to be in. There's only one other person really like me, and that's Prince Bernhard of the Netherlands, and so we occasionally discuss it. He's the only other member of the union, so to speak.
You tell him your problems, and he tells you his.
That's right. Yeah.
Do you get used to it?
Oh yes, you get used to anything. You'd be surprised.
In his ships, Henry effectively founded the Royal Navy. But shipbuilding needed vast amounts of wood. And there came a moment when Henry realized that creating his new fleet was putting too much strain on the natural supply of wood, particularly oak. And if something was not done, the country would run out of timber. And so, in 1543, he created a law, the Preservation of Woods, which stated that if any number of mature oak trees was cut down, 12 had to be left standing in the same acre, and none could be touched until each of them was of a certain maturity. It was...
Oh, well, this is a corridor that we didn't ever come on. My grandmother, on my father's side, lived in this suite, so we were allowed down here to say hello to her. And that was as far as we ever sort of progressed. Beyond this, we never really went. Upstairs is where we lived and played. There's the series of glass cabinets upstairs in the passage, and we must have played cricket, football, tennis. We played all sorts of ball sports upstairs, and never once did we ever break the glass cabinet doors. How or why, I mean, there was a priceless thing. I mean, look,
activities. It was to encourage young people and adults to get involved in non-formal activities, so out of classroom learning. And of course, it empowered both adults and young people to take control of those destinies. And it doesn't matter where in the world that young person or that adult is, it's the same. And hence the reason why I think it's spread to 130 countries, and it's doing particularly well in the States. It was a bit of a late starter there, but it's